everything gonna be okay?
Thanks to you, yes.
Last week, we posted a video going over half of Far Cry 4's multiplayer component, revolving around cooperative options that take place inside the open world shooter's campaign. This time around, we're going to take a look at the other half of Far Cry 4's multiplayer functionality, a trio of PvP modes that pit two teams against each other in fairly conventional but still enjoyable ways. Having played Far Cry 4's 3 multiplayer modes for a couple of hours, I was left impressed with what I played while knowing full well that I'm probably not going to spend too much time online when Far Cry 4 finally drops in November. Like the co-op mode, it's cool that these options are there, as gamers undoubtedly enjoy playing online with each other more and more these days. But unlike co-op, and more like Far Cry 3's limited online modes, Far Cry 4's PvP modes are splintered from the main campaign. Far Cry 4's 3 multiplayer modes are called Outpost, Propaganda, and Demon Mask, and all of them aren't wholly unique in and of themselves. What makes them special is that you have to play through them using one of two factions with different arsenals, skill sets, strengths, and weaknesses. Better yet, none of these modes take place in a one-off vacuum. Both teams will get a chance to try their hand at each faction as they attempt to best the other side. The two factions are known as the Rakshasa and the Golden Path. The Rakshasa are traditional natives of the fictional country of Kyrat, and they typically shun firearms, explosives, and automobiles. Instead, they equip themselves with bows and fire varying types of arrows that do devastating damage when they connect. They also have some tricks up their sleeves, including the ability to go invisible if they're crouching. They can even summon forth wild beasts to fight on their behalf, from oddly aggressive birds of prey to gigantic bears that clearly aren't messing around. On the other side is the Golden Path, a militia that embraces any technology they can get their hands on. That means that they have a full array of assault rifles, sidearms, and ordnance, and they have no problem driving vehicles ranging from trucks to ATVs. Both sides can be outfitted with customized loadouts, in-match upgrades, and more, adding to their respective uniqueness. Ubisoft has done a really nice job of balancing these two sides. It seems like the Golden Path Rakshasa conflict would be inherently asymmetrical, benefiting the Golden Path, but it isn't so. The fights feel balanced and fair, even if you're going about killing each other in radically different ways. It's really cool that you can't pick and choose sides, you have to experience both each and every time you play. As for modes, Outpost and Propaganda are similar to each other in that the Rakshasa are always on the attack in Outpost, and the Golden Path are always on the attack in Propaganda. Outpost has Rakshasa playing gamers trying to seize control of a Golden Path compound, while Propaganda has Golden Pathers out to destroy a set of 3 Rakshasa-held installations. For me, Demon Mask was the most interesting of the bunch simply because of how chaotic and unpredictable it could all become. In areas strewn around the map, players can find a sacred mask. Once a player on a team picks the mask up, he or she has to make haste for their home base, scoring their team a precious point in the process. But if shot and killed when transporting the mask is rife for the taking from a teammate or, if you're unlucky, the opposing side. Demon Mask is frenetic, and I really dug it. While I'm by far most excited to play Far Cry 4's campaign, and while I'll be doing so alone, there's something undeniably fun about its multiplayer modes, even if they aren't rewriting the online script. I'm super intrigued to see how folks take to it when Far Cry 4 finally launches in mid-November. Speaking of which, be sure to keep it tuned to IGN for our full review of Far Cry 4 very soon.